Hi guys. Today I want to talk to you guys about how do we free ourselves from the pain of life. Now this topic might not be that searched on YouTube, but for me personally, it was something that I was deeply looking for in my life journey, in my life path. Why is that? Well, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what kind of people look for these types of questions, have these types of questions, and how are they able to find the help that they need. Now, when we talk about pain, the kind of pain that I'm talking about, it's not the kind of pain that you would ordinarily experience in life, like going to the grocery store and not finding the type of milk you want, or coming home and your girlfriend and boyfriend doesn't want to hang out with you, or etc., etc. Things that are very minuscule, very minor. I'm not talking about that kind of pain. I'm talking about the kind of pain that affects you at such a deep level where you cannot function in society the way average people function, the way they just go out and work and go out with their friends and do what they want and come back and sleep and get up and do it all again, where you see yourself feeling pain, feeling hurt, having these thoughts of pain and agony and sadness, and you get depressed sometimes and you get anxious. It affects you at such a deep level that where you're not able to function the way other people do. And this makes you feel bad about yourself. It makes you question yourself. Like, is there something wrong with me? Well, how come all these people are able to function with their pains? And why can't I function like them? What's wrong with me? You see, in normal society, we human beings always look to others in order to understand ourselves. But we don't realize that we can't understand ourselves by looking to others, because everyone is different. Everyone is on a different path. Everyone's at a different place in their evolution. We can't look at the person next to us and compare ourselves with them and understand ourselves as being less than or greater than. That's why they say comparison is not a true factor of who you are. The way to know yourself is by going on a journey of discovery, going on a self-reflection journey where you can understand why you are the way you are and what makes you the way you are. And what is it about you that causes you to be this way? This is what the spiritual path is all about. So in this video, I want to talk about what kind of people have this type of pain, this deep, agonizing pain or debilitating pain, and where they cannot function in society like average people. What kind of people have this pain, and how to understand themselves better. And then I also want to discuss how to get relief from this pain and how to finally free yourself from this pain. Now, the type of people that have this kind of pain, this deep pain, they are very sensitive people. They also call them HSPs, highly sensitive people, or empaths. Empaths are also known as highly sensitive people. These people are more advanced than someone who cannot feel pain the way they do. So the emotions of this person, right? The person that's highly sensitive, the emotions within their body are felt very sensitively. So someone who is not a sensitive person, they can also feel emotion, but their emotions are not being felt sensitively. They feel emotions on the surface, and they're able to experience it in a very short-lived way and then continue their life as if it was in the past. They're able to go on and move on past that emotion quicker. Now, to us, when we look at that, we think, wow, how can he move on so fast? How can she move on so fast from that thing? If that was me, I would be in pain right now. The thing is, my friend, that is not actually a sign of someone who's very advanced or someone who is far in their journey of growth. When people do that, when people are able to put their pain aside or ignore it or minimize it, that's not a sign of health. People think that, wow, they can do that. I need to learn to do that. However, they don't realize that's not a sign of health. That's a sign of ignoring the signs within your body, ignoring the emotions within your body that need to be healed, ignoring the truth of life that you need to face. That's what that is. That's not health. You, on the other hand, you feel everything and it's right in front of you and you can't ignore it. You feel it. You have to stop everything and just allow yourself to feel it and process it and heal it, hopefully. That's why you are different from them, and by comparing yourself and looking at yourself as someone less than, you're actually doing yourself a disservice, and you're not truly understanding your abilities and the advanced soul that you are. For someone to be able to feel emotions sensitively, they already are showing a sign of advancement. This is a sign of advancement because our emotions are an important part of our being. Just like our body, our physical body is, our mind is, our emotions are just as important part of our bodies. If we are not able to feel our emotions sensitively, that means we're not as evolved. That means we still have time. We need time in order to get there, in order to grow our awareness to that level. But you, my friend, you're already at that level. You're already there. But you're just struggling with it because you haven't been given the knowledge and the information yet to know how to deal with it and how to manage it and how to understand it properly. That's why you feel like it's controlling you. You feel like you're a victim to it. You're at the whim of it, and it's bringing you down, and then you go back up and it's bringing you down again. So you're right now wanting to understand this, and so that you can finally free yourself from it. You can have emotion and feel emotion, but not be a victim to it. That's what you're seeking. So you're an advanced soul. You're a highly sensitive person. That's who you are. By labeling yourself as like someone who is less than, or all these labels that you compare yourself with others and you label yourself, those are all false. They're not true, and they're just things you've learned from society. Things that society shows you, that this is how a successful person is supposed to be and this is how a non-successful person is. Don't use that gauge in order to understand yourself. Try to seek the truth. Try to seek knowledge. Do not go off of what you see in society and what you hear in society. The second thing is the highly sensitive person who's trying to understand themselves and who is trying to understand why do they have so much pain? Why are they feeling pain at such a great level? It's not that they never feel happiness. They do. They feel happiness. They do enjoy things. They do want to live their life in a happy, healthy way. But the pain that they feel, it doesn't allow them to do that. It's almost like a nagging thing that's always there. It's always bringing you down. It's always making you heavy. It's always making you feel like you're stuck with this pain and you don't know what to do. Well, my friend, I'm here to tell you what that's about and to help you, to give you the tools on how to free yourself from that. You see, when you come to that point in your life, in your journey, that means that now you're ready to understand the meaning of your life. The meaning of your life. Why you're here. What is this? What is this life journey about? And who are you? Who am I? These are the questions that you are wanting to know and you're wanting the answers to in order to understand what is all this so that you can free yourself from the pain. The reason why you're not able to free yourself from the pain is because you don't have the answer to these questions. I mean, you can read a book or you can listen to a lecture or a speech, but that is not going to give you the experience that you need. That is going to give you some information about how to free yourself. But until you go on a path of discovering the truth, discovering the answer to these questions and the meaning to your life, you cannot free yourself from that pain. That pain will continue to be with you until you free yourself. Why? Because your soul is ready for the next level in your journey. Your journey has brought you to this point in your evolution. And now the path of evolution is now moving you towards a higher place in your journey. Now, in order to get to that higher place, you have to get the answer to these questions. And that's why you're feeling the pain, because you don't have the answer to these questions. And that pain is ignorance, my friend. It's ignorance. That's why they say the highest pain is ignorance. It truly is. Because the reason why many people in society can be ignorant and they seem like they don't have pain is because they're not aware of their ignorance. They are ignorant. They do have ignorance in them. However, they're not aware of their ignorance. And so it seems like they're not in pain. But they will get to the place where you are, my friend. When the time comes for their soul to get to that place in their journey, they will get to the same place that you're in. It's just that you're there right now. So when you reach this place and you become aware of your ignorance, meaning you become aware that you don't have the answer to these questions, the meaning of life, the meaning of your life and your past, and why did all these things happen to me in my past? Why am I here? Why are things in my life giving me pain? Why do these memories give me pain? Why do I feel pain about little things? Why do I have all these emotions? These are the questions that you need answers to in order for you to free yourself from the pain. Now, this kind of a journey or path we refer to as a spiritual path, because a spiritual path is basically finding meaning in your life, getting to the truth. And what is that? Getting to the truth of what? To the truth of you, to the truth of who you are. Who you are at a deep level, not just as a body, not just as a mind or emotions, but who you are really deep down underneath all that. And what is the meaning of your life and why are you here? This is what a spiritual path is. And this is the path that's going to free you from the pain, because it's going to give you all the answers you need to the questions that are giving you pain. The questions that are keeping you in ignorance. That's why we need the spiritual path. We need to go on the spiritual path. And the spiritual path is something that no one else can walk for us. They cannot walk that path for us. Someone else can give us a map. So for example, if I'm going to a new location, I can get a map and I can look at the map and learn about that location, what the geography is like, what kind of exits do I need to take to get there, and so on and so on. But I will not know what that place is like until I drive there and get there myself, right? That's what a spiritual path is. Someone else can give you a lecture, or you can read a book and you can get some information about what a spiritual path is like, some kind of understanding of what it might be like. But until you walk the spiritual path yourself, you will not get the answer to your questions that you need and the discovery that you need to have to free you from the pain. To free you from this pain of life that you're experiencing right now at this point of evolution, of your soul's evolution. I hope this video was helpful. I will definitely be covering more about this in future videos. I have covered a few of these, a little bit about this topic in my Instagram in the past, but I wanted to do that on YouTube because I'm going to be going more deeper into these topics and covering more advanced topics within this. So I wanted to bring this out and basically as a preface to everything else, and also go over it again for those who may not have understood it the first time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.